we have here? There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Belgium.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Shot could be on. And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. He's on it. Can he get away? Neto. Rijkaard. Messi. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Check. Gets it away. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Tar. Gullit could try cutting inside here. And here's Ibrahimovic. What about this cross? And Gullit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nice control. Eze's cross. And he's taking no chances there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely weighted ball. Toss somewhat off target. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Zanetti. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Belgium are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Osimhen, very much a man of this moment. And it's Jorginho. Robertson. He won't be happy with that one. Well, they can break here. And that is a little undercooked. Robertson. And he's had it nicked away. Eze. Looking to play him in. Zanetti. Great vision. And he's worked it through. It's Van Basten! Cleared away. Zanetti. Yep, it's a corner. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Jorginho. He's in a great position here. Can he get on the end of this?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Played through into space. Zanetti is there to clear. Van Basten. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well measured. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Makalele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Hullet. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Seedorf. Great ball, great chance! And another try! He scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Belgium can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Zanetti. Jorginho. Eto'o is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And it's been played through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it out wide. Eze. Robertson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played out to the right. Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! Makalele did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Belgium have got it back and they'll have another go. It's a quick one. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's put paid to a promising move. 60 minutes played. And here's Eto'o. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf, little pass back, knocks it back. Passing nice and neat. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. They've got to be quick to recover this.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, they've got it again, and it's Van Basten.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
That's an imaginative pass. Good read, needed to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Basten. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Messi. Osimhen!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's really well manoeuvred. That has not gone well. Played into space. Tar promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Makaleli. Eto'o has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ibrahimovic, el dorsal 22. Eto'o, el dorsal 77. El dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por
Kakatani, always looking for that half a chance. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ambitious ball here. Gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cross needs to be good. Tries to get it clear. And it's Tonali.
Belgium really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And he can clear it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again. And there's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Roll with the clearance. And here's Messi. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Puskás. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Zanetti. Lovely bit of skill. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Gets good distance on it. Ball played for Rijkaard. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cannavaro. Belgium yet to have an attempt on goal. Bale. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's been given away. It's Bale! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bullet. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, cracking ball. And his great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Zanetti has given away a free kick. It's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been won straight back. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Half-time getting close now. Can he get on the end of this? Ah, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Zanetti. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lahm. Decent progress down the left. And it's Bale.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now,
and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now that's well seen too. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick announcement.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Belgium can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
Здорово. Ты меня слышишь? Наверное.
Looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Barcelona.
Я стратегию поменял. Сейчас будем выносить.
No way through there. Now it's Bale. He is just caressing the ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Van Basten. And the counter is on.
Ну ты пасанул.
That has been cut short. That's a throw.
Сейчас проверю.
Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Long ball looking to counter. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Van Basten. He's picked his way through. Gullit has created one goal already. Messi. Belgium still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Looking for options for movement. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Raul. Zico. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. Howson gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! Goal! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Puskás really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. Gullit, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Puskás. And this is Van Basten! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rijkaard. Salam. And he's had it nicked away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Zico. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zico is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great defending, strong and determined. Tar. Van Basten is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Bale. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's had a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No luck with that dink over the top. And this is... Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And what a climax we have here! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 7, Raoul.
Both sides then taking
Number
this chance
18,
to turn to their benches.
Pushkash.
Belgium
Number
give
12,
themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Number 13.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some
Number
inspired
27,
defending to stop this lot.
Silvestre. Coming on the field.
Nicely
Number
weighted ball,
19,
and he welcomes it in.
Number 14,
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number
They want to be quick here.
21,
It's breakaway time.
Diouf.
Floated
Number
through,
9, Jorginho.
and he's managed to get
Number
free.
25.
Important intercept. And that's it. Belgium perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your reflections then, Jim?
Belgium absolutely shocking here.
With the owner of a
Shockingly
blue
porous
car
down the
parked
middle,
outside the
which
stadium.
was...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Well, terms like genius and legend are often overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. Now this could be a chance. And that has been cleared. And he goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lam. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pelé. No, that's been intercepted. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Hullet. Threads one in. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played back in. Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lam. Lam goes on a charge down the left. That's Vieira. Pelé. And here's Messi. Here and Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He is through here. Lovely pass, but Pelé! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 18, Pelé.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And this is Messi. He and the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Howson. Tar. Aims beyond the defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's made its way to him. No way through. And this is Van Basten. He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Belgium have their second corner now. He's given the time to pick a pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
So, what can they come up with here? They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, this is a great position. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Belgium get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Osimhen, that is a brilliant interception. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Messi. Might be danger here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Probing pass. Shot could be on. Cannavaro. And he was alert to it. Vieira. Thuram.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
3 minutes at a time.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away. Pull it. And here's Ronald. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
There's the start of the second half.
Belgium really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Looking to play him in. Tar does well to get it back. Knocks it into space. Thuram. Oh, what a mistake! And he's cut it out. Cannavaro. And he's being shifted off it. Out for a throw. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Zanetti carries the ball down the right. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Chance here to counter. He's making a real surge on the left. A heavy challenge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this Messi! It's in! Belgium are back in business! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Van Basten. That's really well manoeuvred. Not the most convincing of passes. Ronaldinho is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Pele. Bale. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard proves too strong. Now it's Pele. He's away. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Messi. And here's Osimhen. Zanetti. Decent chance! Ronaldinho. Bullet. Well timed. Excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And this is Messi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, there's a probing ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the pass is intercepted. Zanetti, who's set up one goal so far. Vieira. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Pele. Vieira shows great strength. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's going to go a long way.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 45.
So, time for changes
Ottoman.
on both sides, actually.
Number 12, Van Basten. Number 19, Messi. Number
Zola.
13,
Pass somewhat off target.
Number 6,
Tries to pass it through.
coming on the field. Number 18, Batistuta. Number 10,
He's had a fair
Bale.
tumble under that challenge.
Number 4,
Lovely
Dele
pass, but
Alli.
can he get there?
Number
Bale.
41, Rice. Number 20,
Ball's gone astray.
McAllister.
Danny Olmo.
Substitution in
And
progress.
a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Danny Olmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Oh, look, Peter, he hasn't learned his lesson. He can't say he wasn't warned.
And he cuts out the supply, tries to play it through. Great vision. Oh, well measured. It's a promising position. There's the
2
shot!
added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's tried one! Oh, he's really drilled it. And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely
I'm afraid to
outcome,
tell
but we've
you
had
that
a
we're
good
expecting
variety in
traffic
this
to be
game.
heavy.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everyone,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
Old
for a
Trafford.
showcase game
Manchester
that the passionate
United
crowd demands.
Against Milan.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Big chance! One-on-one! Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Hullet. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's McAllister. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Shevchenko, shoots! And the ball's come loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Messi. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Bui. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hullet. Messi. Bit too much weight on the pass. Oh, there's the clearance. Now there's a and Hullet! Nice control. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Milan have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well read, nice interception. Raul. Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Vieira. Bellingham. Milan finding their passes. Now it's Hullet.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vieira charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And Chet pulls off a sensational save. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi plays it short. Thuram looking to play him in. Caught offside that time. Oh, this looks sharp. And that has left him in a heap. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Milan with a free kick then. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bui. Bui powering forward here. No way through there.
2 added minutes has been
Tar
indicated.
kept his eye on it, and he's there. McAllister. And it's Messi. Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
We are glad to inform
Well, obviously
you that today's
things are
match
not
day
good, Peter.
programs are
It seems the
available
team
from
were just a bit
stands
too
located by the
busy
gates.
playing within
I'm sure
themselves,
they'll make fine
too tentative.
souvenirs.
They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bui. And it's Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's... Batistuta! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's straight offside. Raul.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Out towards the flank. Thuram getting this one clear. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Out to the right. Boy, gets chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The attendance for
He's
this
picked
match
his
was
way through.
72,306.
This is Shevchenko. He's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. And there's green grass ahead of him. Real chance here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Messi. Shevchenko finds himself offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
7,
changes on
Raul
both sides, actually.
Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 13, Danny Olmo. Number 18, Bale. Substitution.
Just beyond his reach. And they win it back again. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Davids. And he's following up. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Messi. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Milan have their second corner now.
McAllister. Number 6. Coming on the field, number 8, Pep Guardiola. Number 24, Hansen. Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been clubbed away. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Guardiola lays it forward. Bale. And here's Messi. He's beaten the last man. Oh, look at the space here. Guardiola with the clearance. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending, and that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Danny Olmo, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's shifting through the gears here. Kaká pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Howson, and we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and this
against
is Jim
Belgium.
Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known... And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has ended up in no man's land. There's the crossfield ball. Too long and over the line. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And we're underway.
It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after his trademark move of drifting out wide before easing inside to aim at the far post, and he can play in any advanced position.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Del Piero! Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. What a throw in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Batistuta. Davids cuts out the pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. McAllister. Looking to go deep. That has been knocked clear. And it's Rijkaard. Raul. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free. Hakimi has it out wide, and it's header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Goulet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Puskas. Raul. Raul going face to face with his great rival. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And it's Del Piero. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. And now they can clear their lines. Referee's given a throw. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta looking to get on the end of this. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Struck first time. Just off target.
Zanetti has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Floated through. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Probing pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he was quick to react. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Goulet. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Puskas. Roberto Carlos with the foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's been intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Back into the middle. Puskas going vertical.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Oh, that's superb. Shot could be on. Milan have it back and can go again. Batistuta. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
2 added minutes has
Searching
been
pass
indicated.
is played there, and that could set him on his way. That's the throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's having a shot! Goal, Milan! The breakthrough strike! Yeah. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing
And
room
now,
that
please
needs
turn
rousing at
towards the
half-time,
screen
because in
for a
truth
special
they've not really
presentation
been at it
featuring
so
our
far.
guest performers
If the
today.
pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's come to nothing. And the ball is out of play. Goulet. David is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And they win it back again. And it's Hakimi. That's an imaginative pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Can he get it through? McAllister. Now, can they get him away? Messi's cross. Dida claims it without any fuss. Goulet aims beyond the defence. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Batistuta. That's been slipped through. Oh, important interception. Danger averted for now. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. No, that was never going to make it. McAllister.
The attendance
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. That's a decent clearance. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Played into space.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pass somewhat off target. Hakimi. Hakimi always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Davids. And this is Messi. Raul. Over to the left. And this is Messi. In by Messi. Rises! Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that. It's clinical.
Substitution for Manchester United, Batistuta.
We have got
Number
changes
10,
here from both sides, in
Raul.
fact.
Number 8.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Number
Well, this is to be
19.
expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should
Coming
all
on the
come down to
field,
finishing.
Number 18, Bale. Number
And it's
22,
Iniesta. Now,
Palmer.
that looks a decent ball,
Number 2,
skillfully cut out. He
Jorginho.
is so at
Number
ease on the
11,
ball.
El Hadj Diouf. Number 7, Puyol.
Now it's
Substitution
Bale.
in progress.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
Puyol with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that's off target.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. He's not got that quite right. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. That is lovely.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is and a shot. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, well played. And that was very necessary. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bale. Great ball, and he's in. Tries a shot! Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise, and that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Puskás claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.